Today we're going to discuss pocket pages for matte albums, and I'm almost finished decorating my album box. I'm going to add a few cutouts to it, but I'm going to show you how to put in the pages using these flexible hinges that we made and how to insert your pocket pages today. But first, I'm going to show you how to do the actual pocket pages that will fit into this album. The other thing I wanted to show you is that when you're making your album, you want to cut off the edges of your little spines here, so that the pages will fit on easily. I'm just cutting it to the score line. Looks like they're all done. And that way, when you insert your spine preparation, the pages will slip right over them. I'm going to start with a basic page. It's not even for the album we're doing. It's for my next album, because I forgot to save one that was totally blank. I'm doing a Fox album for September for one of my grandchildren. And so I thought I would teach you that. This is just a real simple pocket page. It's the finished size of the page I want, this piece of card. And then another page that's 1 inch longer, that is scored on the 1/2 inch mark, and a piece of tape is added. I'm using double-sided tape, and because it's a pocket page and will hold a lot of weight, it might be wise to add some liquid glue. So the tape runner, or the double-sided tape, will hold it, but the glue will be very sure to hold it. So I'm taking my regular size page, butting it up to the next page, and pressing one of my score lines down. It doesn't slip. Like so. And let's see, somewhere here. Then I'll burnish that. Remove the extra glue. I really put too much glue there. I wanted it to be secure. Let's see. Of course, I don't have baby wipes nearby, but I have a paper towel. Just wipe up that extra glue. So burnish it again to get any extra glue out. And after all that, I didn't do it straight. Should have had a lighter background so I could see my line. So I'm going to just re-tape that, make sure it's even. There we go. And burnish it. Now the other side is ready to be adhered. Now this side is even easier. If you start a tail of your cover to the adhesive, just fold it out. Still going to add a little liquid glue. That's very flexible, whereas the double-sided tape isn't. So I'm going to line up my corner, push down, then I just pull, sure I do, I pull the tape out, the tape cover. There we go. Now we have a pocket, a two-sided pocket. One side will go over the spine and the other will be able to place something in it. Now this will be decorated with the pages and put on the spine. So today I'm going to start with my last page for the zoo album I'm making and show you the size that fits into the book. So here is my finished size of the page plus a 1/2 inch on each side, which has been scored and double-sided tape on. And here's the finished side of my page, and I've actually decorated it first. I'm discovering as I make these albums, it is easier to decorate before you put it all together. The other thing I've found out is that just like our spines, if we cut off an angle, there's less chance of the glue coming off. So this is the upright, and this is the upright. It has printing on it. So I'm going to line it up again. See if I can do it on the line this time so I won't make it crooked. I'm going to add a little bit of glue. And I'm going to fold it over. Then I'm going to take a bone folder or tool to put that together nice. Check for evenness. This one came out really even, I'm glad. And the writing's in the same direction on both sides. So burnish that a little bit, and let's do the other side. I'll try that trick again of just taking out the tab of the tape. Take tape cover. The reason I'm adding more glue is I really want these pages to be strong. I'm adding quite a bit of stuff to them. So line up my corner and then pull down my tape, and it should line up very nicely. And this is a very simple page. It's just covered with paper. And now I have a pocket on both sides. And this is ready to go into my album. So I did decorate my album flat. The only thing I felt frustrated about the 8-inch paper from Stamperia is I like a lot of the prints and I want to use them over again. So it gets a little costly when you get more paper packs. But I found if you added it to a 12-inch paper pack, the dimensions are different, but the patterns are the same, and you can use that extra paper for your backings and such. Have not cut into any of the cut-aparts, and I think I'll use some of the cut-aparts to brighten up the box. I'm not sure which ones yet. And I also put one of the four print pages in the bottom of my box. Doesn't need it, but I thought it looked pretty. Okay, so this is the cover of my book, and there's absolutely nothing spectacular about it. It's just got a little edge, so you trim the papers a little less than you do for the pages. And I chose a light background for inside the book. I might add pockets, I'm not sure yet. But I did that so that you could see the pages against it. And these are my pages. Now remember, it is pockets, so each page will have a pocket to go into it that coordinates. Some of these are decorated, some are not. But it's easy to remember what order they're in because I put tabs along the edge that shows what order they will be in. And I have 6 pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm missing one. Let's see. Here it is. So I'm going to take those out of the pockets for now, and we'll put them in after. This is plenty of room for adding extra pages. You can put it on both the fronts and back, and they can be as decorated or not decorated with your scraps as you want. Okay, so the page I just did is page number 5. So I'll just put that in order, in the right direction. Here we go. So we're going to start with our final page. Now, remember I sort of trained down the spines a little bit. And I'm going to fold down the tape. And this is going to be something different for me. I'm going to try to add some glue even with the tape. And I'll show you how to do it. So I'm going backwards, I think. There we go. That's how I want it. So this is my last page. The beautiful parrot is my last page. And the orchids and the butterflies are there. The pocket's in the middle.